when we're looking to take on an apprentice at Bagnalls, I think the most important thing we're looking for is someone who is willing to work hard and somebody who knows that this is what they want to do as a career, because we know that there are opportunities for people to progress. And certainly when Matthew came forward, the fact that he'd already done some experience within college, that was really important, because it meant that we knew that he was interested in painting and decorating as a long-time career.
I think communication we get with the tutors. Personally, Terry Faulkner with myself, he's always on hand. Any queries we've got, whether it's, you know, timetables, exams, and it's just that communication is key, and that's what we get off York College, and we find them easy to work with.
And to add to that, I think York College are very good at getting apprentices through to endpoint assessment in good time, and getting people past their endpoint assessment and making sure that people are ready to undertake their EPA.
Initially, timekeeping it's been superb, and no issues with being late. It follows instructions really well. It's polite, which is a big bonus, especially down here.
I think his work ethic as well.
Yeah.
If you didn't stop Matthew for his break, he'd be happy to work through his break and his lunch.
You've got to tell him it's dinner time, and then there's just 5 minutes. I'll just finish this, and it's a bit of a You've got to tell him. But yeah, can't really knock the lad.
One of our key components is health and safety as well. Inducting him into CPP and making sure he's aware of what he can and can't do. Does he need to be supervised? Does he not need to be supervised? That's sort of primarily what we focus on. And then going from there down to Supervisor Adam and operatives on site, they'll be ones teaching him how to cut in, how to prep, how to protect the floor and stuff like that. So it's sort of a phased plan of attack we go with it, whereas in the first year they need 100% supervision, second year 75, third year 25%, and then obviously where he is now, he can be flourishing and do rooms like this by himself. So obviously we don't want to say, right, jump in a van and go do a 10-storey block by yourself, but progressively over time we may give him a small office, build him into bigger stuff. He's now driving, so we're focusing on maybe getting him driving a Bagnalls vehicle. MUPE training, we do a lot of working at height, so we'll be looking at getting him trained to use a MUPE and stuff like that, tower scaffolds. So it's not just a case of you finished your apprentice, this training stops, it's an ongoing progression. And if I want to ask for extra training, I know it'll be there for me. Courses can be put in place, or people within the business can provide me with it, and same with Adam. And it's an ongoing progress as a positive.
And a lot of our apprentices go on to become supervisors, and we've put in place a programme for aspiring supervisors so that it's not just assumed that once somebody can do their own work well, they can then look after other people. It's something that we want to support people to develop, and hopefully at some stage Matthew will be in Adam's shoes and will be looking after apprentices himself.
Definitely. He's still, he's only 21, and if he wants to progress further, the opportunity will be there for him. You know, 9 out of 10 of them probably what are coming through are reliable and good from York College, and the relationship we've got, obviously not with it coming through CITB anymore, direct communication with the tutors and the college, that's good. And it's helping us massively.
And I think from my perspective, having a college that will quickly address problems and support us to deal with issues is really helpful, because we know that for a lot of young people coming through apprenticeships, particularly in the post-COVID world. Some young people come in with some struggles, and we really appreciate the support. Clearly some young people have neurodiversity issues, and knowing that we've got an organisation that will support those apprentices, and that doesn't need to be a barrier to them progressing, is brilliant.
Well, being there myself and gone through that apprenticeship scheme, you're getting the sort of time you need within the college. You know, it's hands-on time, whereas on site sometimes it can be a bit more, you know, you're working to a time scale, so you've got the time in college and the tutors are there to ask any questions.